Hey guys, I'm back with Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Pat. We just got to the point where we're not able to be the prosecutor of this case anymore. So they replaced us with like this guy named Debesti or something, and so we gotta figure out what to do next now. Right. Let's see. March 28, 9:45 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Mr. Edgeworth, what just happened yesterday? Those people, their attitude was just unforgivable. Mr. Edgeworth, I am here to clean up the mess you made. The prosecutorial investigation has decreed that you will be taken off this case, and Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case. That is all. Judge Courtney and Mr. Debesti, they are certainly ruthless. But what I'm more concerned about is just what is the PIC thinking? I'm worried about what they will do from here on. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Edgeworth! Are you listening to me? Yes, I'm listening. You're not gonna give up on this case, are you? No, I don't plan on backing down. Not with the current situation as it is. If I were to suddenly stand by, then that would validate their claims. But I no longer have investigation rights. What should I do now? I wonder who's calling. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? Bad news, sir. I heard something down at the precinct. It sounds like they already arrested a suspect in yesterday's case. What? Who is it? I don't know yet, sir. If we go down to the detention center, we can ask. Hey, let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth. Even if I can't investigate, meeting with the suspect should not be an issue. Alright, we're heading over to the detention center now. I'll also head over there on the double, sir. Detective, won't that interfere with your job? I gotta investigate the scene of the crime anyways, so it should be okay, sir. Alright, we'll meet up with you there. Roger, sir. Let's go, Kay. Okay. March 28, 10:23 a.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. He's not coming, is he? He's not. It's happening all over again. Don't joke about that. No way, I mean it. It's not happening. Yes, it's happening, all right. There's just someone here to talk to you. That sounds like a pretty screechy voice, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to do a screechy voice. Ugh. No way! Don't be so stubborn. Aren't you prosecutors like crazy scary or something? Always giving you a death glare. Pardon me, but would you happen to be the suspect? Ah! I knew it! Okay, why does this man seem so distraught? Well, because you're you. That doesn't help me at all. Hello, Mr. Suspect. Would you mind talking to us for a little bit? Who are you? I'm Mr. Edwards' assistant, Kay Faraday. Well, it's just a part-time job. I'm just taking a vacation from my real job. I don't remember hiring you. This is Mr. Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor, and he's not as scary as he looks, so it's okay. How rude. Really? Really? Eek! Come on, Edgeworth. Anyway, can you tell us your name, Mr. Suspect? Yeah, it's Simon Keys. Nice to meet you, Simon. You can just call me Kay, Kay? I'm Miles Edgeworth, the prosecutor. I would appreciate your word with you. Please, it's for your own good, Simon. Really? Finally, it seems we'll be able to get something out of him thanks to Kay. Simon Keyes. First, I'd like to talk to you about, I'd like you to tell me a little about yourself. No, wait, not that. I couldn't do that. Impossible! I'm not worthy. There's nothing interesting about me. Your occupation? No, wait, not that. It's no big deal, honest. No, I'm just a normal office worker. Good grief. Okay, that went nowhere. Of course, Knightley. Back to victim, Knightley. I don't think he's gonna talk to me about this. Okay. Simon, do you know Mr. Knightley from somewhere? Knightley? Yeah, I did. He was a friend. A friend? Did he know that Knightley was arrested? Did you know that Mr. Knightley was arrested? Yeah, I came here to meet him. So he visited the detention center too. When was that? When did you visit him here? It was 2 days ago in the afternoon. I received a call from the police and I came over right away. From the police? Why did you get a call from the police? It was a request from Knightley. He had a message for me. And how is Kay reading our mind? A message? Yeah, he wanted me to bring him a pocket-sized chessboard. So I retrieved it from his house and came over here to give it to him. Did he say chessboard? Did you say chessboard? Is Kay stealing my thoughts? I know, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, it's written all over your face. I'm just guessing from your facial expressions. See, I can be a useful assistant, right? So what do we need to do next? You bet. We gotta show that to Simon, right? Correct. So let's present it and see how he reacts. I'm pretty sure they're talking about the chessboard. Do you recognize this chessboard? Ah, that's Knightley's. That's Knightley's. Just as I thought. This was found near Mr. Knightley's corpse. He always carried a chessboard with him. It's just like to have one until it's just like him to have one until his last breath. It sounds like you two were really close, Simon. Yeah, we were best friends. At least I thought we were. But maybe I was wrong. Huh? Because I never imagined he would murder someone. Having someone close to you turn out to be a murderer, reality can be so cruel. It's not something most people can easily accept. And I never imagined he would part ways like this, so... Mr. Edgeworth, something is definitely strange here. There's no way Simon could have killed Mr. Knightley. Indeed, I certainly can't see a motive at all. However, the fact remains that he was the one that was arrested on that charge. Just what was the justification for doing so? Reasons for arrest. So why were you arrested? I guess you won't respond to me. Well, I don't know. Looks like he's finally warming up to you. Whew, that's a great help. This morning, a police officer barged into my house, and before I knew it, he had brought me here. Was there a prosecutor accompanying him at the time? Ah, I remember a prosecutor, the best, or something was there too. So that was the rookie prosecutor. Then, I guess the police haven't dragged you in for questioning yet, huh? Are police going to interrogate me? Yep, that's right, because you're the suspect. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way! Aren't detectives like crazy abusive or something? Always bossing you around with their big bodies? Detective Gumshoe is on the scene. Ah! I knew it! Please don't beat me with your thick arms! I can't take it anymore, so call the police! What's gotten to him, sir? Well, it's because you're you, detective. I don't get it, sir. I know Simon is innocent, Mr. Edgeworth. Can we do something? Simon Keyes. Yes? You were Mr. Knightley's best friend. You only met with him 2 days ago. You just only met with him 2 days ago. You say you didn't kill him. Are you certain about this? Yes, I am. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I see. That's enough for me. I shall offer my assistance in providing your innocence. Eh? What's the point in hoping a little of me? It's not just for you. This case, I have a personal stake in it as well. That's right. We gotta get back at those two from yesterday. Yeah, I'm all fired up, sir. But I don't have any investigation rights at the moment. Since I won't be able to obtain information for myself, your existence is most vital. I'm sure we can rely on you to fill any holes in the information we have. Help us, help you. That's all I ask. Ah, I just had an idea. Why don't we borrow a defense attorney's badge, sir? Come on, there's no way Mr. Edgeworth could do that. This isn't the time to be joking around. But I wasn't joking. Hoping the suspect is the defense attorney's job, pal. Yeah, remember he did it for Phoenix before. He can do it again. Jeez, don't worry about that. It doesn't matter what Mr. Edgeworth's job is. All we gotta do is find the real murderer. Murderer. Ah, my gosh. So let's get moving. Okay, pal. Didn't they run off without me? I'm sure you understand, but if the investigation results prove that you are the murderer, no hard feelings, but I will show no mercy. Eesh. But you don't need to be scared. I believe in your story, at least for now. All you need to do is believe in us and wait patiently. There's nothing to fear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off. Excuse me, sorry. March 28th, 11:22 a.m. Detention Center. Hallway. So, we're all fired up and ready to go, but we still can't enter the part of the prison where the murder occurred. If you can't investigate, the only thing you can do now is defend him in court, sir. But how are we supposed to do that? We can't. Hey. If it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth, then it's Mary Gay. What are you guys doing here? Did you come to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, pal? Wait, what are you talking about, big guy? Uncle Ray's just here to do his job. Your job? Oh yeah, you're a defense attorney, right? Okay, you're as beautiful as ever. Beautiful? Beautiful? I might not look like it, but your Uncle Ray is a hotshot defense attorney. I'm here to meet with a new client today. What was his name again? Shy Monkeys or something? You mean Simon Keyes? That's it, Kay. You know the deal. Mr. Edgeworth, he's a defense attorney. I thought as much. I guess we have no choice but to resort to that method. In the past, whenever I had to investigate cases where I was not placed in charge of, I was able to gain access by becoming a subordinate to whomever was in charge. Which is, last time it was Franziska Van Karma, I think. That's pretty funny. Not my preferred option, but it's the only way I have now. Mr. Shields, if I may ask. Hold it. By the way, I don't take on sidekicks. I refuse to take on male assistants who lack charm. Especially someone who is like a son to the Von Karma. Mr. Shields, as I thought, won't forgive me so easily. Why is he... Mr. Shields, I understand you cannot forgive for what I have done. I'm also fully aware that your hatred towards Stoll is involved with Von Karma. I don't know if you'll believe me, but I'm no longer the same as I was back then, back when I idolized Von Karma. Yeah, pal, Mr. Edgeworth is a changed man. Sure, it may have been a cruel, inhuman prosecutor in the past, but now he's a completely different pal. He's completely different, pal. When you put it that bluntly, it kinda hurts. That's right, Mr. Edgeworth's not a bad guy anymore. I wouldn't have called him a prosecutor. He's more like a hero. Yeah. He even helped me out in that big case last month. A hero? That's not some pretty big talk there, Missy. He's a magnificent hero, although he'd be no match for the great thief like me. Mr. Shields, don't the actions of the PIC appear strange to you? I believe there are something else hidden behind this case. I can't afford to quit at this juncture. Please, let me help you with the investigation. I am begging you. I never expected you to grovel like this. Sure, it looks like you have changed alright. And I'm kinda interested in the cause of all this. You're interested in what changed me? I have to say, it would probably be the courtroom itself. All the experience I had and all the people I've met inside the courtroom. Yeah, Phoenix, Larry, so many people. And perhaps reuniting with my old friends. Yeah, Phoenix and Larry, they need to make a cameo in this game. Hehe, I never expected you, of all people, to change. Who would have thought you would have lay open your heart like that? I'm sure that man would be surprised as well. I can't turn you away now. It may be long overdue, but allow me to properly introduce myself. Reintroduce myself. If you would be so as kind to read this. Edgeworth's Law Office, Raymond Shields, Head Attorney. Edgeworth? Oh yeah, his dad was an attorney before. Mr. Shields was an assistant to my deceased father, Gregory Edgeworth. Really? Your father was a defense attorney? So that means that man Mr. Shields talked about is... Correct, my little K. Prosecutor is Edgeworth's old man. I never changed the name of the firm. It's my way of showing my appreciation for his help. Prosecutor Edgeworth, no, Miles. Uncle Ray doesn't fully trust you just yet. It may have been temporary, but the fact remains. You were once a disciple of Von Karma. You say that you changed, but you need to prove it to me with your actions. Even your old man would have wanted it this way. Yes, I understand. Alright, I'm getting tired of all this stuffy talk, so let's give it a rest and move on. For now, I'll make you my temporary assistant. How does that sound? I'm sorry to trouble you, but this outcome is kind of moving, yeah? The prodigal son returning to the work of his late father's law firm. What about me? What about me? Of course you can help too, Kay. Alright, thanks a lot, Mr. Shields. I mean, boss. Now then, let's get right to work. Let's see, first off... What do you think we should do, Miles? Alright, I had some unfinished business yesterday. So it wasn't the victims. It wasn't the victim, but rather it was the first person to discover the body who had screamed. Why don't we find them and listen to what they have to say? Yeah, that's it. Uncle Ray thinks so too. Upbeat as always. Okay, with that decided, let's hurry up and grill him. Sir, what am I supposed to do? Detectives can't help defense attorneys. I can't just leave him be. Detective, I will give you a special assignment. I want you to assist Mr. DeBestie in his investigation and follow his orders. And then, if you discover anything useful, I want you to share it with us. Detective, this is your job that only you can do. Can we count on you? Yes, sir. Leave it to me. I'm really good at leaking investigation reports to defense attorneys. Yeah, he is. Normally that would be a problem for me, but it may come in handy this time. Alright, let's keep moving, shall we? Time to go to jail. Wait, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Phone's ringing, I need to go pick that up. Okay, alright, let's keep moving, shall we? Time to go to jail. I think I actually already said that. Oops. March 28th, 11:50 a.m. Prison hallway. Now then, where's the person first to discover the body? For now, all we can do is ask around. Hold it right there! Oh, is that a lady? Who's this woman? Excuse me, but... Oh, you're simply irresistible! Huh? Do you mean me? Very nice indeed. What an elegant mustache. It's a pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. Defense attorney Ray Shields at your service. How about we exchange a greeting and with a hug? Ho 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 ho. But of course. Oh my god. Uncle Ray's lips. A proper greeting should begin with a hug and a kiss. It's almost like it was stolen from him. Yes, a remarkable feat of quickness that would have put a great thief to shame. I feel that the close contact is very important. This goes for my family here in my home as well. Quite splendid way of thinking there. Hehe. I am the warden, Patricia Rowland. But please, just call me Patty. The warden? She's in the charge of the prison and detention center? Nice to meet you. I'm Miles Edgeworth. I'm Mr. Shields' assistant. Pardon me for asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday? But of course! Yesterday was a day that I wouldn't have missed for the world. Wouldn't have missed for the world? Do you have some kind of important meeting? Oh heavens no! I despise meetings! It was the animal show, of course! A wonderful spectacle, flying feature animals dancing and flying through the air. I've always seen it along with everyone else in my home. We're all one big happy family. We built a special stage in the court just for this performance. Performance for the prisoner's enjoyment? Yesterday, Albert mentioned some kind of recreation. I suppose the animal show was what he was referring to. When did the show take place? It started at 8 a.m. and ended around 10 a.m. It's exactly when the body was discovered. So whoever saw the show would probably have an alibi. Now if you excuse me, I must be going. I have business to attend to. Please take your time and have a look around at our home. Where should we start, Mr. Edgeworth? There was a prisoner who heard the scream from the person who first discovered the body. Let's start by talking with him. Okay. Do we need to do anything else? I guess we just talk to him, right? Let's see. Where's the person who discovered the body right now? Around this time, I think he should have been in the workroom in the back. The workroom. I should go take a look. My computer's lagging a little bit. Okay, let's see who this person is. Hello, is this occupied? Okay, that's not a restroom. Hey guard, do you have a minute? Sir, what is it? Is anyone using that workroom right now? Presently, there is one prisoner working inside. I'm positive he's been in there since the noon roll call. We would like to discover the prisoner we would like to ask the prisoner a few questions if that's acceptable. Yes, sir. Or bring him out. So please wait a moment. I'll leave this to you, Miles. What do you mean? Because I don't know what kind of scary guy would come out of that room. Mr. Shields, You're a scaredy cat? Even though you're an adult? Hey, same to you, Kay. Same to you, Kay. Here he comes. Oh my gosh, that guy. That guy. Frank Sawa, I'm pretty sure is his name. Anyways. Oh, good day to you, sir. Are you the ones who requested my presence? He doesn't seem like a dangerous criminal. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. A prosecutor? Is that right? I'm Ray Shields, a defense attorney. Mr. Shields, his demeanor completely changed once he saw who we were dealing with. Sorry about that, hehe. My assistant says strange things from time to time. Sometimes. He's not a prosecutor, he's just my assistant. Hey, get your act together, Miles. I guess I messed up. I forgot about my new job. No wonder I thought you were different from the prosecutor who visited me yesterday. It seems like he already spoken to the bestie. May we ask you a few questions? Oh, yes, of course, you may. My name is Frank Solwit. Yes, this guy. Man, too bad Phoenix is not here, man. Anyways, my name is Frank Solwit. He's from the first case, by the way, of the first game. Okay, go for it, Miles. I guess I'll be asking the questions after all. Sigh. Mr. Solwit, you are aware of the murder that occurred yesterday here, right? Where were you when the body was discovered? I was in this room where I had been working. What kind of work? Well, my goal is to become a pet groomer. An animal beautician, so to speak. Oh yes, I was inside cultivating my skills. In any other prison, such training would be unheard of. That was all. Honestly, I didn't see a thing. What did he say? Why did he say that? I haven't asked him anything yet. Which is why I sad to say I won't be any help to you. Mr. Solwit, I haven't asked you anything yet. No, wait, that's... Even if you're going to ask, I would not... You know something, don't you? Oh, that's... It seems he's indeed hiding something. Let's try to press it out of him. First, let's assess the layout of the board. My opponent's condition is... Pawn, Bishop, King. I'm afraid I didn't see a thing, so I won't be any help to you. This man's expression did not change much. It's a true poker face. It may be difficult to read his emotions from his body language. Perhaps I should focus on how he phrases his words. It may reveal what's on his mind. For now, for the opening move, I'll start by asking about who this man is. Even if he hides his emotions, if I press the right buttons, I'm sure I'll cause a change. Are you involved with this case? Are you involved with this case? Are you referring to the murder that occurred inside this prison? I had nothing to do with it at all. Is that true? I would never dream of being involved in a murder plot. How should I put it? I'm an upright model citizen after all. What? What? There's no way. He's in jail for killing a girl that was Larry's girlfriend. Common sense tells me an upright model citizen would have never ended up behind bars. Well, that's... Tell me what you know about the incident. I already told you, I don't know a dang thing. I really don't know anything. Are you angry? Haven't you realized it yet? Have you cornered? Whatever are you talking about? I really have no time to waste. Nope, I chose the wrong one. That's a wasted remark. Oh, okay, that's not good. Even if he hides his emotions, if I push his right buttons, I'm sure it's a cause of change. Are you involved with the case? Okay, chose the wrong one, this one. You're upright model citizen, a model citizen? Yeah, right. Let's wait and see this time. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for that outburst, but I will be of no assistance. Pardon my rudeness. It's just that the murder occurred in this rather confined prison. It seems unnatural that you do know anything about it. That's unnatural, is that so? If you're looking for the person who discovered the body, you should try someone else. Did I say who we're looking for? How do you know we're looking for the person who discovered the body? I don't recall saying a word about it. Are you sure you don't know anything? No, it was merely a hunch I had. I am but a humble pet groomer in training. I honestly have no recollection of the murder. Sorry. I'm positive this man is hiding something. For my next move, I'll ask him about his movements on the day of the murder. This man has suppressed his emotions. I'll expose his true nature behind that suspicious smile. What happened on the day of the murder? Let's talk about what happened on the day of the murder. If you truly had nothing to do with it, there shouldn't be a problem, correct? Oh, well, on to the day of the murder. There was a lot going on. Tell me about your movements. Tell me what you're doing on that day. As I mentioned earlier, I was cultivating my skills as a groomer in training. I was trimming the coats of animals at the time. Didn't the murder cause a panic? I imagine the entire prison must have been in an uproar. Well, but there was no panic. I could even hear someone's voice. What did he hear? A scream? Someone's voice? Judging from the circumstance, I suppose it was a scream that you heard. You do have a recollection, so you do have a recollection of the murder. You kept insisting that you absolutely knew nothing about the murder, but you did not give credence to your claim. Well, I thought I heard someone's voice, but in any case, I don't remember it very well. The scream at the time of the murder. It might have been a clue. I better keep that in mind. What happened the day of the murder? Let's talk about what happened the day of the murder. Let's see. Let's see this one. Tell me about the state of the prison. What was the state of the prison at the time? I don't remember it too well. My memory is rather poor. Let's try using that clue. Yeah, he said he heard a scream. You don't remember? Ridiculous. Didn't you say earlier that you heard a scream? That wasn't... I could be very well be mistaken. At any rate, I honestly don't remember. You still don't remember? Enough with the lies. I ain't lying, you... I mean, I'm telling the truth. You're angry, aren't you? He seems pretty angry now. Haven't you realized I have you cornered? Whatever are you talking about? I really have no time to waste. Oh my gosh. What happened on the day of the murder? Let's talk about what happened on the day of the murder. Okay, anyways. I messed up, man. Let's see. Tell me about the state of the prison. I thought you heard a scream. Let's see. In any case, I was absolutely absorbed in the grooming the animals. By the way, how skilled would you say you are in animal grooming? My technique with scissors still needs some work, but I am very confident in my handling of the animals. When the animals became frightened, I would calm them down with my gentle hands. Frightened? Why would the animals have become frightened? I don't think that's a common occurrence. Well, it's a good thing, isn't it? Did the scream? Yeah, did the scream frighten the animals? Perhaps the reason they were frightened was because of someone's scream? Why are you trying so hard to hide the fact that there was a scream? Are you concealing some vital information from me? Alright. I'm doing nothing of the sort. It was true, I heard some sort of scream. But I'm not trying to hide it. He's starting to show his true colors. I should be more aggressive with my next move. I'll ask him about the scream. Ooh, okay, we're getting low on the bar for a little bit. It's time to give a taste of futility of keeping a secret from me. Let's see. First choice. When did you hear it? When did you hear the scream? I just remembered. At the time of the murder, there was an event going on. It was the animal show. I had gone there to see it. So you're saying since you were watching the show, you did not hear the scream? That's completely different from everything you have just said up to now. Shut up. So what if it is? I mean, my memory is just so hazy. Let's see what happens. The animal show was very enjoyable. What kind of animals performed in the show? Well, I believe I saw a whale. What? What? You didn't see the show? You liar, you didn't see the animal show at all. Well, that is, I sort of saw it, and I sort of did it. You didn't see the show, so that could be a clue. Let's see. Who did the scream belong to? Do you know who the scream belonged to? Well, I was mistaken. When the incident had occurred, I just happened to be in the courtyard. That's why I did not hear the scream. Let's try using that clue. Yeah, didn't he see the animal show? How deep are you gonna dig your pit of lies? It's obvious you did not see the animal show. Alright. There's no way out of this. Tell me what you really happened. Confess everything you know about the scream. I cannot answer why I can't answer what I cannot answer. I didn't hear the scream from that person who discovered the body. Don't you mean the victim scream? That's strange. Normally if you hear a scream during the murder, it's usually from the victim. Why would you think that the scream was from the person who discovered the body? Oh, my mistake. How? How did you know the scream was from the person who discovered the body? Well, that's because you're the one that discovered the body, dude. He has a glove sticking out of his thing, too. Allow me to answer this for you. That is because you are the one that discovered the body, and the scream that was heard when the murder occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you when you discovered the body. Ugh. Just who do you think you are? It's just as you say, but what gives you the right to do this? Checkmate. Nice. It's clear now who discovered the body. You have no reason to withhold your testimony, correct? Very well, I'll tell you. But I'll doubt my testimony is worth hearing. Whether or not it's worth hearing is for me to decide. I will expose the truth with my own hands. That is my sole duty. I think you're a little off there, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean? We're not trying to expose the truth, we're trying to save Simon. Isn't it the goal to help our client? I mean, you're not a prosecutor right now, you're a defense attorney assistant. Well said there, Kay. She's right on the money, Miles. The official task of the Edgeworth Law Offices is to defend our clients. Your old man who founded the firm truly valued the bonds between he had with his clients. So if you're not willing to do the same, maybe you aren't cut for this job. I don't want to fire you on the spot either, so have a heart, okay? The heart of a defense attorney. In any case, it's important that we hear his testimony of the person who discovered the body. Start talking, Mr. Sawit. Tell me what happened when you found the body. So let's hear his testimony, and the next time I will do his testimony next time. When I found the body, I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills. By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom, so I went to the door. I peeked through and saw through the small window on the door, and then I saw a dead man on the floor. I fell back in fright and let out a scream. If I may confirm one thing. You were in the room right next to the one with where the dead body was found. Within the prison, we call it workroom B. And you were there the whole time on the day of the murder. Yes. After 9 and 7 a.m. roll call, I remained inside the whole time. In this prison, we have roll call 3 times a day. At 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. And they check the workrooms during those times too. Exactly. I see. So during 7 a.m. roll call, there was nothing amiss. And Knightley's body was not in the workroom yet. So it sounds like the murder occurred after 7 a.m., huh? That's right, when the animal show started. Correct. The other prisoners went to go see the animal show. Meaning anyone who did not see the show does not have an alibi. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Sawat? Yes, that is certainly true. However, I merely discovered the body. His testimony has a clear contradiction. I should press him about that first. Okay, so next time, guys, I'm gonna start here where we try to find the contradiction in his testimony. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Hey, bye.